He finds a bottle of whiskey in the cupboard, but put it aside. His alarm rings and he goes out on patrol inside the building. The inside of the burned store looks like a true nightmare come to life. Ben arrives at the cosmetics department. He sees his reflection in one of the mirrors and cleans some dirt of his uniform. Before he leaves, he notices a handprint on the mirror. He lights it up again and tries to clean it, but it looks as if it's stuck from the inside. The entire mirror has handprints going way up to the top. A door opens in the reflection, but in reality remains closed. Ben still goes over to check on the real one, but keeps checking the reflection. The door leads to a steep staircase, bringing Ben down to a flooded basement. He turns the light on and the door in the reflection slams shut. The next day, Ben is at home taking another tablet when his sister shows up and tells him not to take them anymore. She is concerned about him, and he tells her that even though he doesn't like his new job, he needs it to take care of Amy and his kids. He doesn't want to sleep on her couch for the rest of his life. She tells him that he should think about getting a daytime job. Ben looks back in the mirror and his face looks like it's melting. Angie comes back and he tells her to get out and leave him alone. He looks at himself again, but everything looks normal. Ben thinks he is losing his mind. Later, he is on another patrol at work looking over the burned mannequins and the mirror-filled walls. When he thinks he sees someone behind him, Ben peers into another mirror and places his palm to match reprint when it shutters and cuts him. Looking back at it, the mirror looks unbroken. Suddenly, a burning woman appears behind him that vanishes when he turns around. He looks back at the reflection and sees people in flames but nothing in real life. A fire starts and the bin bursts out in flames, but in reality, there is nothing wrong with him. He put himself back together when he notices that everything is fine and he finds Gary's wallet on the floor. Ben gets back to the trailer and goes through Gary's locker. He cleans out his wound and dresses it. Ben checks Gary's wallet and finds a note inside with the word Seeker written on it. He is back inside the building and goes up to the second floor to the cosmetics department. When he gets there, the walls and suddenly hears a woman screaming in pain. He places where the sound is coming from and runs towards it. He enters a room looking for the women going through every part of the place, but he can't find her. Suddenly, he hears her again and sees her reflection in the mirror, but doesn't see her normally. When he pulls the changing room curtain, he sees nothing there, so he drags the mirror closer and places it in front of the room, then shines the light on it and sees the women again. The burning woman can only be seen in the reflection.